Hi guys, Jamie from Boxing Life, and today I was going to do a slightly different video, just kind of talk about the recent kind of scandal, I guess, with Oscar Valdez failing his drug test, which apparently was through having herbal tea. So you can make of that what you want. I don't buy it. It's it's just frustrating more than anything, and the fact that as well, he's going to be fighting. The fight's going ahead. The WBC have approved the fight to go ahead. What is the point? And I know VADA are obviously involved in this as well. They're the body that detected the substance within the positive test, and it's just, I don't understand how these things can just be let go. And yeah, I'm reading this, what the WBC have said about it, and it's all bullshit, really. I'm not gonna lie. At the end of the day, these guys just want to get paid. They want to make their money, and that's the sad thing, is that it all comes down to money at the end of the day, and not the safety of the boxers. And whether Oscar Valdez knew about it or he didn't, it doesn't really matter. You're getting paid a lot of money to be in the position you're in. You should know what you're consuming. If your nutritionists putting in the wrong stuff into your body, well, whoever it is in Team Canelo, they need to get rid of him. It's just unacceptable at this level of boxing. And yeah, you hear about it everywhere. But at the highest level, when these guys are participating in the VADA scheme, and then all of a sudden they fail a test, and yet the fight can still go ahead. How does that make sense? And now, and obviously this goes back a few years back to when Canelo failed his test. Brings back bad memories for him, I guess. But at the end of the day, he failed that test as well for apparently, eating some Mexican meat, which gets steroids in it. Clenbuterol or something like that. Comment below and let me know. But yeah, he failed that, and there was even, there was rumors, even I remember before that, around Canelo taking stuff before. It was kind of like a well-known rumor, but it is what it is, I guess. And he got, Canelo kind of got free, and everyone just kind of forgot about it. And then obviously with Oscar Valdez failing this test, it brings back up around Team Canelo. And are they doing stuff behind the scenes that we don't know? The guys at the highest level, they're going to want to find ways to get an edge over their opponent at the end of the day. And I just don't see what is the point. I get that it's a very competitive sport where it's hard. I get it. But does that give you the right to cheat, which could potentially kill someone, harm someone for the rest of their life? Let's say Oscar Valdez goes into this fight and something happens. I'm not saying it will, but just imagine something like that happened. The uproar from everyone in the boxing community would just be, I don't, the thought of it. And this is the thing, it's only this only needs to happen once. And it really, I'm sorry for the rant, but it's just so frustrating. And this can't happen again. within Team Canelo. This cannot happen again. Or these guys, they don't deserve to fight at the highest level. They don't deserve to fight for world titles. But unfortunately, the system is broke within the boxing world with these world boxing organizations. It's always about money. And this is how these guys at the top level can get away with it. And it's just unacceptable. But, that's just my opinion on it. I'm not saying the whole of Team Canelo are doing it. I'm a big fan of the way they fight. What they do as boxers, why they need to cheat. And that's the disappointing thing. It's like, you're already good, so why do you need to even go that extra step, And I'm not saying they have cheated, maybe it is an accident. But regardless, you cannot fail tests and then go on to fight the following week. That's just ridiculous. At least Canelo got a 6-month ban, Oh, but yeah, that's just my thoughts, guys. Who knows what's going on behind the scenes? Obviously, there's been lots of reaction in the boxing world. Like Caleb Plant's obviously come out very strongly, and no wonder. Like, I don't blame the guy. He's about to go into the biggest fight of his life, and knowing that someone from their team has potentially cheated to get an edge over the opponent. And I'm not saying, that's not the facts, okay? But I understand why guys get upset. Because they're going in there and risking their lives. And for the average fan, that's never been in the ring, unfortunately, you don't know what it's like. I've boxed at a lower level. Broken my nose. My jaw, my ribs. It's not an easy sport. This is a tough sport. And it just frustrates me more than anything. Because I know how, as much as I love this sport, it's also it's deadly. It can be deadly. And it doesn't have any room for cheats, in my opinion. And these guys at the highest level that are failing tests, they need to be banned. They have to be banned for a sustained period of time to stop this from happening. And to be quite frank, because of all these, especially over in the States, I'm obviously from the UK, it can completely affect a fighter's career, by failing that drugs test. But then because of all the states and the different rules, like, for example, a boxer could fail a test in Nevada, but then they could still box somewhere else. And it's just like, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make any sense at all. And yeah, I'm just kind of speaking from the heart more than anything in this video, because it just ticks me off. Really, I've seen people get hurt, and if I knew someone had taken drugs to get an advantage, it's just not fair. But the fight goes ahead. I think we'll see what happens going forward. I try to give these guys sympathy in the fact that, maybe it isn't their fault, Maybe they didn't know. But I just, it's such a poor excuse not to recognize what's going into your body, when you're getting paid that much. I just can't really let it go, Even if they are participating in things like VADA, it's just disappointing. And the likes of these guys, this will get forgotten about pretty soon. Valdez wins another, people will forget and not talk about his drug testing. People will forget about this, just like they did with Canelo. until the next one shows up. But the sad thing is, and I've always said this, nothing will be done until something really bad happens. And that's the sad thing. And I hope it never comes to that, but this is this is what's gonna probably happen one day. And don't feel, don't question why this wasn't done. This is when the governing bodies and all that need to put up their hand. But anyway, guys, sorry for the rant in this video. I know this is slightly different to what I usually do, but I just kind of wanted to get this off my chest because it is quite, someone who loves the sport. I want it to be a clean sport. And that's, that's really important to me. And I just wanted to get my thoughts across. But yeah, let me know if you want to hear my opinions like this, I guess, in the future. I'm happy to do more like this. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.